Hello, this is Ken from Pinefinders Old Pine Furniture Warehouse in Hadnam in Buckinghamshire, UK. It's Wednesday the 22nd of May and I'm recording a video. This is a video of the furniture that's arrived recently over the last few days. So without further ado, I'm going to show you. This is a bedside cupboard, an old pine bedside cupboard. And this is an example of something in the bare wood. You can see it's got two prices on the label. The first price is in the bare wood price. You can buy it exactly as it is. The second price is if you'd like it waxed for you. And the code is at the top. Then on the back, you've got the measurements, height, width and depth in inches. So 140 as it is, 175 if you'd like it waxed, height 31, width 17.5 and depth 14. I always measure at the widest, the highest, widest and deepest point. So if you need any other measurements of anything, just let me know. Then we've got a pair of bedside cupboards. These are a proper pair, in other words, an opposite. The doors open opposite each other. And these have a shelf inside. I won't be reading out all the labels because my voice will just run out. So you can just have a glimpse and pause the video if you'd like to check. Then we've got an old English old pine box, very rustic, very sturdy and solid. Typical English. Obviously this one's been waxed, so you can see it's just got the one price for £247. There's another pine box with rope handles. English one, again, probably 1920s. Very chunky and solid and sturdy. Right, now we've got a bookcase that we've actually made. This is new, made from new pine. These shelves are adjustable, so you can put them, I should have put them out evenly to make it look nicer, shouldn't I? But these can be adjusted, you can put them wherever you like. So we can make bookcases to any size. This is just an example. That's £396 including VAT. And you've got the depth at the top, the deepest point, as I usually measure it, 12. But here I've put the shelf depth, 10.5 inches as well. And you can see they just sit on these supports here. So those can be put in any holes. Then we've got a nice big antique pine wardrobe. This wardrobe totally dismantles for delivery. So it will go up any stairway. And I can come and put it together for you. Deliver it and put it together for you. The internal depth, 21 inches. Let me just show you that. So that's the hanging space, 21 inches. So that's nice and deep for hanging coats and big suits and things like that. And with these wardrobes, obviously I can put a hanging rail in the top for you, or maybe a shelf there with a hanging rail underneath it. So just let me know what you want. I can do exactly what you want. Or some people like it totally shelved, which I can do as well. Then we've got a pair of bedside cupboards. Then, has this gone? No, this hasn't gone on the website yet. No, this is a nice, very large pine box. Just need to fit the lid on this. The lid's not fitted yet. Oh. And this has been oiled, I think. 1347. That's the oiled price. Yes, it was all ready for you. I could give it another coat of wax, actually. Just needs freshening up, so that'll be included in the price if you'd like me to do that for you. What have we got next? Oh, so this is going to be a little bit tricky to see. Let me try. So this is a single pine wardrobe, all large cupboard. Nice bit of detail on the top there. And this totally dismantles for delivery again. So it will go up any stairway. got a noisy key. I'll put some oil on that. And internal depth of 20, so that's nice and deep for hanging again. Lovely. Oh, it's got the original. That's right. It's got the original hanging pegs there, which do come out. I can take these out. They just lift out, but I thought I'd leave them in there for now. Then what do we have? Oh yes, we've got an Edwardian pine cupboard or single wardrobe with a drawer at the bottom. This, I do actually have a mirror for this, so I'll put the mirror in the door. There you go, mirror will be fitted to door. So it only has an internal depth of 15.5 inches. So it has got an old rail in there, but 15.5 is okay. Maybe it's a children's wardrobe, it would be ideal for. Or I could put the rail from front to back, so you could hang the clothes sideways, or shelve it for you, put shelves in maybe. So that's, just let me know what you'd like me to do. Then we got a lovely big antique pine wardrobe. That's just the shadow on that, that's not a mark in the wood. This wardrobe totally dismantles for delivery again. Nice big solid one. An internal depth of 24, so that's really deep, that one. Nice big deep one. So these wardrobes that dismantle, as I was saying earlier, I can come and deliver them and assemble them for you. Just let me know where you are, I can give you a quote for that. If you're happy with putting them together yourselves, then, and maybe you're too far, and or if you're too far away, then I can get a quote from my delivery company for delivering and record a video of me assembling it for you, so that might help. So another big old pine wardrobe, this one's French. And this has a internal depth of 18.5, so that's okay for most things. Might be a little bit tight for big coats and things, big suits, but that's something you can compare that with your current wardrobe and see. Then we've got an old pine dresser, glazed top dresser. So this is in two sections, so the top does lift away from the base for delivery, which makes it easier. Some lovely detail on there. Now with these dressers, I usually wax inside the tops if they're glazed, just makes them look nice. So if you don't want that done, just remember to let me know, because that's sort of a standard thing I do. What do we have next? Oh, a little cupboard. Nice little cupboard, one door cupboard with a drawer at the top. I think it has a shelf inside. Yeah, it's got a shelf inside there, look. Then another, now this is reclaimed, this one's been made recently, a dresser with a glazed top. So there's the base there with a nice top. This has been made from very clean reclaimed wood, reclaimed pine. It's just using slightly older wood, then it just seems to wax up really nicely. So again, this separates from the base, the top separates from the base for delivery. And again, I would automatically wax inside if you'd like it waxed. So again, let me know if you don't want that doing. Then we've got a pine, what would you call this? It could be a kitchen unit or something. So we've got 4 doors along the bottom, and then a couple of drawers and a little cubby hole in the middle. And I think this has a shelf inside. Yeah, it does have a shelf inside. So it goes all the way through. So that goes all the way through. There's no partition in the middle. Get lots of stuff in there. Then what do we have here? Right, a single door wardrobe. It's just got that one shelf in at the moment. I could put a hanging rail underneath, or obviously remove the shelf and have the hanging rail at the top. So again, this wardrobe totally dismantles for delivery, so it'll go up any stairway. And the internal depth has an internal depth of 18 inches, so that's fine for shirts and everything like that. Might be a little bit tight for coats and suits, and I will make this sturdier. On these single wardrobes, I tend to put a cross piece in on the back just to make it nice and sturdy. Then we've got a large, is this Scottish? Looks a bit Scottish, this one. Large 2/3 chest of drawers. There's nice big feet. Now the drawers are sliding nicely on that. Then we've got sort of a display stand, or could be a bookshelf. Don't know, something like that. Very peculiar thing. The height 37, that's right to the top there, and 34 to there. And I think it looks like beech, well, they're beech spindles anyway. And I don't know what wood that is, don't know. Below that we have a small dresser base, or small cupboard, one drawer over 2 doors, with a shelf inside it. And then an old pine larder cupboard with 4 drawers on the left and the door with its vent on the right hand side. And I think it's been used as a children's wardrobe. Look, it's got an old wooden railing, hanging rail. So obviously I can put shelves in if you'd like me to. Put shelves on the right hand side. Just let me know what you'd like to do. And then you've got the drawers on the left. So I get, that second depth dimension, that's the internal depth, 15. So you could use it as a children's wardrobe. Small chest of drawers, 3 drawer chest of drawers. That's quite, I suppose it's quite wide, but it's quite low. Next to that we have an old pine cupboard, small one. 2 drawers and 2 doors. I think this has no, it doesn't have a shelf inside, so I'll put a shelf inside there for you, unless you don't want me to. And then, is it Edwardian, I think, an Edwardian chest of drawers, I think, yeah. 2/3, quite a small one. And getting to the end of it now, we have another small cupboard, small dresser base, 2 drawers over 2 doors, with those nice white porcelain knobs on the drawers. And a bedside cupboard with a shelf inside, so that's a drawer over 1 door. And the door's opening from right to left, as you can see. And then I think the final piece is an old pine dresser base. Two drawers over two doors again, and it's got a shelf inside. And I think that's everything for now. Yeah, I think that's everything. It's my old Swedish box. Yeah, right. So if there's anything you like the look of, anything you're interested in, just let me know. As I said, I will be adding these to the website over the next week or week and a half or so. And I can, if there's something you're particularly interested in, maybe I could take photographs and details of that piece first and put it on the website for you to see it. And I hope there's something you like.